Testify more than my mind can comprehend. See, I've seen the wonders of your grace. I'm so sure this is not the end. See how far you brought me. I'm so glad you found me worthy. I can see, I can tell, and I know it's your grace. All my days I will sing your praise. See how far you brought me.
Can you tell us about your child?
My childhood is a nice one. It's good. I was born in the family of Aaron and Ogoma Alice Mborupe. And I have 4 senior men. And I happen to be the only girl, the last born of the family. I have a good childhood brought up. So I thank God for my childhood.
What kind of home did you grow up in?
I grew up in a good home. I was brought up by my mom, Alice Mborupe. It was a wonderful and happy home then and even now. Yes, I grew up being happy. I was loved in my home. I am loved even now. So the family I grew up is a good family. It's a family of love, especially my mother and my senior brother, Chief George Mborupe.
What values did your parents teach you that stayed with you?
The value my parents taught me, especially my mother, is a wonderful value. A value of love, value of respect, value of kindness. My mom is a mother that loves everybody. My mom is a loving and kind mother. And I think her blood, we carry her blood. The children carry the blood of my mother. Then we have that good value of respect, humbleness, love. So I have that value, peace. So be a peaceful one, to be a kind person like my mom. So that value is planted in me, and which I don't think is easily to be washed away or be removed from me. Is a value I grew up with.
What were your dreams when you were younger?
As a young adult or adolescent, I have a dream of becoming good person, becoming a better person in future. But I know one thing which I couldn't forget. I was just looking at my senior brother, my dad, Chief George Mborupe. It was like then he was my God. So anything that was his dream, anything he wants on me, that was my dream. Because he will always say, I want you to be a pharmacist. So I was working towards that wish on me. Imagine somebody that time, in those days, as a growing young person, people were coming for marriage as young as I was then. But imagine the sense of me when they come, I will tell them, go and meet my brother. Go and see my brother. Of which, if my brother says, yes, marry her, that was all I know. So, but I don't feel I have that dream of my own. I was just working towards the dream of my brother, what my brother wants me to be. So I was so, curious to meet his wish. I want to become that thing he wants me to be. I don't want, do anything that will make him unhappy. So that made me to be focused, because he loves education and he loves it. So he wants me to read. He wants me to be this and be that. So he took me to the best school in the East then. I think Holy Rosary, Omaya, because he wants me to be educated. So, and by God's grace, it really encouraged me, and I worked towards it. That means working towards my dream, following the wish of my brother. You see, unlike these days, we started on time to tell our children, be this, be that. That's just like, I want to follow the wish of my brother. I want to satisfy him. I want to make him happy. That formed my dreams. That formed my dreams then. So, and I know at the age I am here now, I thank God the dream worked very well. Though I am not a pharmacist as he wanted, but I believe through God's direction, the dream worked perfectly, because I was hardworking just to satisfy my brother then. So that dream, truly speaking, that dream worked well, because that's hard work my brother planted in me, which I want to fulfill. I want him to be happy that I have achieved the education the way he wants me to be. At this 70, I clocked today, that dream truly worked very well for me. I achieved that dream. I really thank the Almighty God that I achieved it.
What challenges did you face growing up?
Anyway, the challenges I faced while growing up, I will say that from my knowledge, I didn't face any challenge. I didn't have any challenge when I was growing up, because I was provided for whatever I want, whatever I need by my senior brother, Chief Mborupe. Anything I want, he will just tell me to say it. I feel happy, I feel relaxed. I had anything that I wish to have, anything. I am not too demanding. I don't demand much. I don't even know what I will ask for. I don't know what I will ask for. So, but my brother, my senior brother, is my father anyway. He's the father I met, because I lost my father very early. So he is the father I know. And being the father to me then, loved me, anything I want, anything I need. So I don't have any challenge. I don't face any challenge. I don't need anything because everything I need, I have it around me. I have it. Anything by God's grace, then I have it.
What shaped you into the woman you have become?
What shaped me into the woman I am into today, or I become today, is the teaching of my mother. My mother, as the only girl, she didn't take it easy with me. She shaped me. I could remember if I laugh, my mother would say, even when I was young, when I was growing up, if I laugh, my mother would say, that is not how a responsible girl should laugh. Don't laugh too, wide. Don't laugh aloud. You just laugh with a smiling face, that don't open your mouth too much to laugh. So, she really disciplined me. She made me to be a good person, and also my senior brother, Chief George Mborukwe, he shaped me. He really shaped me because, as I initially said, with my little knowledge, not, being born again, I was just growing up under him. So I fear him like God. Whatever he said, he shaped me seriously. I maintain his law. He start anything he tells me is a priority, I must do it. He said I shouldn't move out, I shouldn't go about, I shouldn't have friends, I shouldn't both everything, the law, he gave me the law, I was following. I don't have a male friend, even the female friend, I don't have. I always stay indoors. I always stay on my own. I always stay satisfied. I always stay simple. So all those fear, the teaching they implanted in me, I use it to grow up. I grew up with it, and it shaped me very well. I do not fight. I do not quarrel. I just maintain that peace in me and peace with anybody around me. So it shapes me very well. My mom is a good mother, and she taught me a way I should live and be a good mother too.
How did you meet your husband?
When I was young, my husband was the one that told me the story that he was a Sunday school teacher. Whenever he comes back from Ozakole, where he was schooling, and he's in the Methodist church, and when he is teaching in the children department, that I was so sharp to be answering most of the questions. So his eyes was on me. He was wondering, this girl, this fine, beautiful girl, who is she? And she was able to get whom I was. He was the one that told me this story. So that was how he's a smart man. So he quickly entered into my mom. He will be visiting my mom. He made a friend with my mom. And he visits my mom often. Whenever he comes back from holiday, he will be with my mom. And staying with my mom I think it should be the year I entered boarding house, Holy Rosary on my head. So whenever I come back during holidays, he himself will also be around. So I think he will spend most of his time in our house. He can come in the morning, be chatting, we talk. That's how we are talking. And I'm young. I don't have that mind of being, friendship or having that boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't have such idea. I don't have such mind. So, but all I know is that he comes to our house. We will talk with my mom. We will be chatting. My mom just fall in love with him. And he's a very humble and a quiet person in nature. And I also love people that are quiet. So that's how the whole thing started. That's how the whole thing started. It was the one that told me this story because I couldn't remember vividly how it started. I was too young then. I know in those days, it's not like the children of these days that are smarter than their parents or, too sharp, know everything. But I was too quiet. I don't talk much, very calculative, staying, with my mom. I don't go out. So he became our partner. Whenever we come back, when I come back from the boarding house during holidays, and he himself comes back, our meeting point is in my mom's corridor where my mom will always stay. That corridor was where everyone stays. When you come to see my mother, everyone stays in that corridor. It's just like his parlor. So that is how it started. That's how it started. And the love continued to be building up, increasing until God turned it that we are going to be together. And with my mother insisting, in fact, our getting married is another story altogether. It cannot be told, though by God's grace, I am preparing to write the history of my life. In that book, it will be full. So that is how we started. That is how we grew up. That is how we become husband and wife.
What was raising children like for you?
Raising up my children, I really thank God. I just raise up my children like the way my mother did to me. I don't take raising up my children as a playlet. I raise up my children in the Lord. I try my best to make them to love God. I also try my best to make them to be humble. I try my best to help them to be hardworking. I don't have room for laziness in my house. So raising up my children is a challenge to me. And I thank God. I thank this great and mighty God who helped me. Because I know some people must have did more than I did. And maybe it didn't work out well the way it worked out for me. Because the way I raised them up, my mind, my wish, I saw it. And I know it's God. It's nothing but God. It's God that helps me. I raised them up very well. And God helps me. And today is a thing of joy in my heart. I got what I expected. So I thank God. I give the glory to God.
What were the hardest moments for you as a mother, and what gave you strength during those times?
moments was during my marriage. I came from the luxury home, as I told you. In my family, I don't have any challenge. I didn't face any problem. The money is there. My brothers, they have money. And my senior brother, Chief Mborukwe, wants to spend the money on me. But when I got into the marriage, because anyway, that was not the type of marriage they were expecting for me. Being the only girl, being the last born, being from a big family that provides for me everything I want. Lo and below, I decided to marry a poor teacher that has nothing. And during this time, it was during the time of the Mbakwe regime, the governor Mbakwe. So there was no payment of the salary with the meager salary, the little my husband, and there was no the salary is not coming forth, no money, nothing. In fact, if you look at me, and I'm the person, the way I was brought up from my family, I eat selected food. I don't eat much, but my food is selected. So when I got married, I fall into the hand of where I have nothing. I cannot even afford the food, ordinary food. How much more the selected one I like. So I faced hard time. I faced challenges. I was going without clothes. In fact, because that was not the type of marriage my family prepared for me, which I will not blame them for, because people were coming, medical doctors were coming. Even when I entered secondary school, by God's grace, I was very intelligent. So people know about me, and through my senior brother, Chief Mborukwe, who was and is also a popular person. So people were coming, so many people, the friends, the people from rich families, they were coming for my hand in the marriage. So, and he himself does not want me to go into the marriage until he gets me to the level he wants. He prepared the papers for me to travel to US abroad to have my education. But my mom bluntly refused that. If I leave Nigeria, he will not survive it. He wants to be seeing me every time. So getting into the marriage, I entered into the marriage of where there was no food to eat, there was no clothes. But one thing was that I was very happy. I was very happy living with my husband. So being in that situation, I got into difficulties which I cannot explain here. As I said, it will contain in my book. And I suffered to the extent that even the way I came to Lagos, it was when my daughter Ezinne bite me, because my family turned their face away from me. I was not getting any help. I was almost dried up with hunger, but my mother didn't leave me. Sometimes when I come to my house, they will be mocking me, laughing at me. I was taken better than a beggar. I was seen as a beggar. They look at me as a beggar. They mocked me openly. Most of the time when I come to my house, because I will always be coming to meet my mother to get some food to eat, So the mockery was so much. And, at a time when I had a bite on Ezinne, my last daughter then was nursing her, and she gave me a bath on my breast. and the breast developed pus. So I went to manager. Manager was trying to remove the pus. So it was during the burial of one of the elders, Elono Ajala. That was when my mother told my brothers that I had a problem on the breast. So all of them thought it was cancer. So they rushed to me, and that's how they decided. My brother, senior brother, Chief Mborupe, said, with Innocent, a nice brother, my wonderful brother too, a kind man, is kind. I said it. We all took the kindness of my mom. So they decided that the best place to take me to look into the problem will be at this Maryland Medical Center. That is how I came to Lagos. I didn't come to Lagos abroad just like my husband brought me to Lagos to live as just husband and wife. No, it was the sickness that brought me, and I know that was how my God wanted to start my story. So in Lagos, I suffered. The suffering became much. It became terrible. It became terrible because my mother decided that I should be in Lagos. When my husband decided to go back to school because he was teaching with NC Eden. So he decided to further his education, and he went. So my mother insisted that we should be in Lagos. My brother helped me, gave me one room. I carried the children and came to Lagos. He was giving me the little help he could. But with 4 kids, what will I do? I was suffering. I will buy carrots. I will buy little things. I will be in front of that yard to be selling. I got teaching and was trying. How much was I paid? So, but I was just looking for a way to survive and let my children eat. That's how even one time, I decided to go to myself. I bought fish. I said, let me go and see if I can be selling fish to survive. I went there, I bought baskets, ran this basket, I went to buy to the cold room and bought fish. When I put it down, they said they were in whatever. They did not allow me to put down the basket. They will pursue me. I will carry the basket of my fish, go one side. They will pursue me there. I will carry it to go another place. They will pursue me. They were pushing me here and there. I bursted into crying. I burst. I was crying bitterly. Where will the fish? I have already bought it. How will I eat it alone? What will I do? I have to carry my basket from my head and came back to the yard at Ojota number Victoria Street. One of the women there told me that I should go and look for how I dry it. So the hardest time, I had a long hardest time. I cannot tell it all. I cannot tell it all here. So it wasn't easy. That was, if you see me, I grew older than my age. I could remember when I was 50 years old then. I was with one man in the taxi. That was when I registered to go to Unilag. That was when I want to further my education in Unilag here, when I wanted to go for my degree. The man, we were talking, the man said that some of us that are up to 80 years old. I just look at myself. So I said at 50. So I look at 80 years woman now. of which when I look at myself in the mirror, you will see that I look very old, older than my age. I called on God, I wept, I cried. But I was all suffering with joy and happiness. I know I will not give up. I didn't give up. I continue to struggle by God's grace. I thank God for everything that has become a testimony today.
How did you overcome the challenges? What role did God play in your journey?
Anyway, I overcame the challenges, as I said. It was just God. It was God. God gave me the strength. He gave me the ability. He gave me the wisdom. Sometimes I will be looking at myself. I will say, am I the same person doing all these things? So it was God who played a wonderful role in my life. In fact, the summary of everything, the joy of God was my strength and is my strength today. It was only God that gave me the power. He made me to overcome the challenges, even in tears. Sometimes I will be weeping, I will be crying, but He will drop a word in my heart. He will say something to me. I will become strong again. I will walk like Jackie without tired. He will strengthen me. He will empower me. He will add joy. Even sometimes I will see myself in a great sorrow. But when He drop a word, I become happy and I will walk. So I will say that everything is God. It's only but God. This God I'm serving today. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. But that God is too much. He's too much. He's my strength. He's everything.
What are you most proud of in your life?
In fact, my achievement and pride. Yes. You know, in education, we have a regretting time. And the regretting time and a proud time was or is when you look back, you will check, what have I achieved? Then you can see something that will make you to be happy and be proud. And if you couldn't, and when you look back, it becomes a regret time. You begin to regret because the time has gone. You know, at 70, at 60, you might not have much to achieve. So I am proud, but humble. I am proud with God. I am proud of what God has done for me. He made me to achieve. The achievements today, that I have more than 50 workers under me who can eat under me, that loved me, moved smoothly well with me. Through what Chief George Mborupe did, helped me establish the school, and God made that school a reality. The school can be known in the whole world today. I think it's God. God used George Mborupe, and He made me to achieve it. So I am so proud for the children God gave me. So I am proud of my children. When I look and, oh God, I don't know how to say it. God blessed me with 5 kids. And none of them is a waste. None of them bring tears across my way. God shaped them. God gave me what I want. God gave me the type of children I prayed for. What else will God do for me? I am in Canada today. Who brought me? My children. Even when youth exuberance was, pushing my first son to choose, I thought, how will I do it? Today, this young man, my son, is I don't know how to describe him. Anything I want to eat, anything I want, love he showed me, love what my children showed me. The love is so much. When I look like this, I was telling God, is it a dream, a reality? So I thank God, I am proud, I am happy. At 70, I am happy. I am completely happy with what God has done around me, with everything.
What advice would you give your children and loved ones?
My advice for my children and all the young people around me, I brought up so many young ones, some married under me, are to know God. Be in good relationship with Jesus Christ, with God, with Christ. When you are, it's okay for you. Do not run away from Jesus Christ. Do not be smart to get out of him. When you have him, when you walk with him, when you love him, do his work. Whatever you want, he will do it for you. I am a testimony to that. And I want the children to fear God, love people, obey, be humble. Do not go in the way of the world, because the world is so wide, doing all sorts of evil these days. They are exposed to internet, exposed to everything. Check whether those things will help you out in life. It's better you go to that person who will help you, who help you in this earth, give you good life in this earth, bless you, and also make you to inherit heaven. That is my advice. That is what I pray for my children. They cannot, after living their life in this world, they will miss heaven. No, they are going to make heaven. I've told them, and I believe God. He will do it for me. That is my satisfaction in all. I want to thank God. He's a wonderful God. Know God, love God. He will give you whatever you want. Love him, know him. Love him, know him. Go with him. Forget every other thing. He is a light, lamp on your way. He will show you the best way. He will give you a surprise. What you cannot do by yourself, he will give it to you. He will do it for you.
Can you bless all your children, grandchildren, and loved ones?
I want to bless my children. I want to thank God for giving me children like them, every one of them. For blessing me with wonderful children. And I bless them every day, every moment of my life. I pray for them. I went to mountain, Oshun, Deborah Mountain, the highest mountain in our country. Let me put it in that way. It is so high that when I was climbing, at the age of 70, about 3 weeks ago before coming to Canada, so I was putting my hand to climb on the mountain. It wasn't easy, so high. I was breathing, but one of the pastors in that mountain asked me, "Why did you come to this mountain?" I said, "I come because of my children." He looked at me, said, "Because of your children?" I said, "At this time you climb this mountain because of your children?" I said, "Yes, I climb this mountain because of my children." He said, "Why won't God answer you?" He will surely answer you. If you can come to this mountain because of your children, he will answer you. He said, "Ma, God has already answered you. I pray for you. I pray that God will bless you. I pray that he will bless you on earth, and he will also bless you and bring you to his paradise. I pray that God will continue to give me joy and happiness. Looking at my grandchildren, looking at them, I feel so happy. God will bless you. I pray for you to be well with you. I thank God who has given me this type of life on earth."
How do you see your relationship with other people around you?
Having good relationship with that's my priority. Yes, it is my best life I want is having good relationship with people around me. I love people. I don't like quarreling. I don't like fighting. Peace is my food. And I thank God. Sometimes when people keep praising me, every corner, everywhere, even the pastors that have pastored me, when they go out, they will tell others, go, when you reach Ojota local church, look for Sister Mbembele. I begin to ask myself, I say, please God, I heard that the person they praised much on earth can go to heaven. Can go to hellfire. I say, God, please, I don't want to go to hellfire. But God, I thank God. He gave me that humble spirit, humble life, wisdom to follow life. I don't want, the pride is what I take away from my way, because I know how God brought me up. I know what He had done for me. I know that the position I am today is only betting Him. So why should I be proud? Why shouldn't I humble myself to keep moving on His way? So I thank God that I am loved by people. I love by my workers. They are happy whenever they see me. They are happy, joy around me. I am loved by my children. They love me, joy all over my life. I love by my brother, Chief Borupe. I love by my village people. I love by everybody. It's not by my own making. Our righteousness is just like a filthy rag. It's not because of my righteousness, because I know it's a grace from God. And I keep thanking God. I keep praying that He will continue with me. I am satisfied. Most of the time, I sing this God song. I am satisfied with Jesus. I am satisfied with Him. My hope in Him will never fail. I am satisfied with Jesus. I am satisfied with Jesus. I am satisfied in Him. My hope in Him will never fail. I am satisfied with Jesus. May all glory, honor, adoration be unto Him and Him alone, in the name of Jesus. Amen.